Oh yeah. It's already starting. Welcome to the LeafCast, a first-time reader show based on the epic fantasy series The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. My name is Ryan, and I am currently hiding behind a large book because I am too sexy for this book.
That's Brother Dan, who's currently muted.
Nice.
Whoop, whoop,
Thank
whoop.
you. Thank you. And I am Ryan's brother, Dan, and my big eyes were vacant and unblinking, not staring, not looking, not even seeming to see.
And
And
Gray.
Gray.
And I am Gray, and I forget. I don't know.
It's all right. You're old.
Old for this shit. Ha! There we go.
We are The Way, the Leaf, and this is the LeafCast.
LeafCast!
Welcome,
Yeah.
y'all.
Chapters 35 and 36 of The Great Hunt. Now, before we begin, I want to take a second and speak to those who are not going to be able to catch us live. And let me turn down this rockin' tune. Whoa, it's getting loud. All right. What are we doing, right? No one knows until they're seeing it live for the first time. We are a spoiler-free discussion show called The LeafCast. We meet every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern to follow along as our first-time reader experiences the Wheel of Time for the very first time. And as we are without Todd this week, we are going to basically do a kind of an abridged show. We're going to just break down the chapters that we're talking about and have some laughs.
Yeah.
But it is a Todd-free episode, and we mourn this greatly. I don't.
But well, you know what? We'll bust through this. We got 2 chapters in there in this setting. We're gonna meet some Ogier. Ogier are probably one of the cooler creations in fantasy, kinda. So yeah, I'm excited. Anyways, yeah. And next week's chapters, we really wanted Todd to be involved in because those are huge with a capital U.
Oh yes.
All right,
With a capital Jews?
Huge.
With a capital huge.
It's
That-
gonna
that's
be
so-
huge.
Is it a silent H?
It's a
Basically, it's a
YUGE.
Well,
Huge.
I'll tell you right now, they're certainly bigger than anything I've ever seen. Wink, wink.
I know that's a dick joke, right?
Oh yeah.
I got it, Dad. So let's fuck it, guys. Let's just jump right into this. And guys, right now it's chapter 35. We're going to Steading Sofu. I like fried sofu. It's
Fried
pretty
tofu
good.
is lovely. Yeah, I think it's great. You have to cook it well, but if it's done right, it's just a wonderful experience.
Do you generally, if you buy sofu, do you generally get the extra firm or do you get like the silken sofu?
Now it depends what you're using it for, because the extra firm you can be rougher with, and sometimes you just you need to be rough to infuse flavor and stuff. Sometimes the silken stuff is good. If you're having something that's more delicate.
Ryan, what's your favorite sofu?
I have issues with firm and hard. We've discussed this previously.
Okay, you're right. Well,
funny. It's funny. Well, I mean, like firm has like so many like different connotations, right? Like you really sometimes you want things to be firm, but if they're hard, you don't. It's like if can you imagine if you got a tofu that said extra hard tofu?
Right. Well, yeah, but extra firm, yeah, and it's still in that juicy water. Does anyone ever drink that water? Ever? Yeah, I bet you it's fine for you. Anyways, let's move on. We're not talking about the silken or extra firm sofu. We're talking about Steading sofu.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long joke, but hey, guys, thanks for sticking in with me.
I liked it.
On the way there, Loyal kind of breaks down about a Steading a little bit because Perrin's like, well, do wolves go in there? He's like, yeah, wolves are fine. It's just the shadow, the dark people, the evil ones who don't want to go in there. And of course, Aes Sedai, because they can't touch the true power or one power while they're in there as well, and then can't channel. And that's their thing. They channel, and you take that away. I mean, what do you do, right?
Yep. It's kind of sucky.
Kind of sucky. They get there on the second day. It's about a 2-day drive, about midday, second day, and everyone reacts as they enter the steading. I want to ask you guys: what do you think this is? Do you think it's like a dome effect? Do you think it's like radiating from the ground? What do you think? Like if we could see what happens, what does it look like? Yeah, I know being taught is hard, huh?
I don't know. I think some kind of dome effect,
I think
perhaps.
it's really cool.
I think perhaps it goes underground as well.
Ooh.
I think the influence goes down, like a bubble of some kind.
I kind of imagine like a big cylindrical space, right? Just one big cylinder that goes from heaven to the earth, and it's right, and the boundaries are very distinct. I don't see a dome because like if Rand like started like if you were like so I mean like if you were like flying around like doing magical flying around like let's imagine they could fly around and like you're flying around and all of a sudden you just hit the steading, you're just falling to your death like you just lose it like oh no.
Right, they're in a plane like a airliner like 35,000 feet above the sky. They're like, and right below us we'll have studying Sofu, and like there's a row of Aes Sedai. They're just like they're playing. I don't know. They're knitting with just the power. No, they're in a plane. But then just a clatter of needles. Click click. Aw. Oh, they got to pick it up.
I dropped my pointy things.
I slipped my knot. So they get there. Everyone jerks. Uno's like bloody flaming. And then out steps in an Ogier, a girl Ogier. She's kind of waiting. Loyal gives all the introductions, and we learn that this is Aerith, daughter of Iva, daughter of Alar. She welcomes them. She says, we generally don't have a lot of humans, but what do you know? We have a shit ton now. You guys just keep coming. This is like, I was here back before all the tourists came. You guys have, there's litter everywhere now. You don't see as many squirrels. It really sucks. But no, she's really fine. She's fine with them. She has flowers in her hair and stuff. She looks very pretty. As Loyal comments, Loyal's like, she's kind of hot stuff. Huh. What do you think, Rand? And Matt's like, huh. And she's like, yeah, I'm sure she's hot to you. I mean, she's pretty tall to me. But yeah, if that's your type, the furry type, sure, go for it. Huh.
I hear she's got good eyebrows.
And then they talk about the longing. You part the brows.
Oh,
is that a sword form? Part the brows.
Parting the brows. Ooh.
Then they talk.
Stroking the ear tufts. Sorry. Carry on, Nick. Carry on.
Yeah, my ears are fidgeting, man. And that's another thing too. Is when Loyal does not have a good poker face. Loyal's ears, whenever the chicks check him out, they start twitching like a cat's tail. Dan,
what do you do when you're getting checked out? What's your big plan?
I'll let you know when it happens. I'll write down, but I don't get out much. I don't get checked out.
Oh, that's not true, brother Dan. Close up. Wrong. Yep. No. All right.
What is your move? You're the ladies, man. Look at that tie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first off, I've already when I walk into a room, I've already assessed threat levels, like sexual potency levels, like marriage levels. I've assessed all this like instantaneously, like Rand does when he walks in.
It just goes exit. Too old, kind of hot. Not my type. Like that?
Well, I get that tingling in the back of my neck, like Rand does, and all of a sudden I just know things, right? So I walk in the room, I'm fully aware of what's going on. my move is to it depends on who it is. If you need me to be aggressive, I'll be like, what,
Be
what,
aggressive.
what?
Be aggressive.
No,
Uh,
hey, so
uh,
I'll look away,
uh.
I'll look back, and I'll be like, huh, what? I'll look away, I'll look back, and then I'll kind of close to me like, you looking at me? What's going on? We good? We good? Oh, no. So I will I'll aggress when I need to, but sometimes I
Right. I
just kind of
remember actually, I remember seeing you one time when you walked right up to a woman and you said, "Are you looking at me?" And she said,
yep.
"No, no, no." And you said, "Well, why not?"
Why not?
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys both
Ooh.
started laughing. And I think you guys
Yeah,
left like in the next 7 minutes.
yeah. Well, I mean, first we played the Joker on the jukebox, and then we left.
Yeah. Thanks for
Right.
that.
Yeah, I'm a midnight toker,
Who's
mama.
Maurice? Who's Maurice?
Exactly, exactly. We discussed that the entire night.
Sup, Dean Moxley?
Hello, Dean.
Right.
Light blind of it, you
Our
wool-headed mutton chop.
our friends are slowly matriculating in.
There
Mhm.
we go. Trick. Well, we're generally late too, man. So they talk about the longing, and we hear about the longing. The longing is associated with the breaking. The breaking, apparently, and we hear it over and over again, but the breaking was fucking crazy, guys. Like,
Mhm.
it says here, it says something. I lost it. It said that everything was moved, everything changed, mountains, rivers, even the seas. This, so the breaking was gnarly. And the steadings kind of went shoo and threw away, and they couldn't really find them for a while. And it said here, quote, more died than lived from this longing. They had an attachment to the steading that was only as a result of this being away from it. They didn't used to have this, but guess what? Now they do, and it's fatal if you don't go to a steading and get rejuiced up, I guess, with steading juice.
Ooh.
Steading juice. It's what's for dinner.
What about a leafy action? Aha.
But we also hear that there was an Ogier who hung out with the sea folk for 10 years, and she was fine. That seems fun. Those
Mhm.
ears whipping. The eyebrows.
Like you're like a total like Ogie or Titanic moment.
Yeah.
Well, the big question.
I'm
I
the
mean,
king of the world.
is even one Ogier leg going to fit on that door, let alone the whole bloody Ogier? Like, maybe that's where the whole came from. She was like, "We're going to sink. I need to rip off half the ship so I can float on it."
Only half a door.
Oh, half a door is not enough.
It's an Ogier sized door. No, only one of us can fit. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. The boys are kind of cute in this chapter. I mean, Matt kind of gives them a hard time a little bit, but they seem kind of jocular, kind of in a good mood to be in the steading.
Jocular.
Yeah.
Are they
You know,
are they gently rebalding each other, brother Dan?
yes. Well, sure. Well, because parents starts up with that TAVERN malarkey. I'm trying to find
all
out
right,
Tammy.
all right, Biden.
Hey, hey. Jobs.
Hey, Steve.
Uh, di- So yeah, he brings up TAVERN. He's like, oh, fine. I mean, friends. You are my friends, right? And they're like, yeah, even though you suck at dice, yeah. They're punching Matt and feeling bad because he looks so sick. And everyone's kind of
I
feeling
hope
safe.
you don't die, buddy.
Now they're following Aerith, and they hear music. Rand hears music before he sees anything. And Ryan, there's a song in here, and we actually have recording of that song. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, please show me.
Yeah, let me my tape recorder's up here. Okay, let me see. Okay. Yeah, I think it. Let's see. The Ogier song. Clear the field, smooth and low, let no white or stubble stand. Here we labor, here we toil, here the towering trees will grow. And so that's
we have found the song.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. It was yeah. It was kind of sad. It was kind of a sadder song than I remembered when I heard it last.
Are you saying Tom Waits wrote the song?
Yep. In the field. Thank you, Ryan. So yes, it was Tom, son of Waite, son of Canada. Right?
Wow.
He's Canadian, right? He's Canadian son. They see huge trees, gigantic trees. Matt's like, man, that would make so many houses. Loyal gets a little pissed. It's like, you cut down a great tree. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro?
No.
Which is like pretty surprising, right?
Yeah.
For him to be acting like that, I was like, what? Was that the first time he's gotten angry?
I think he's gotten scandalized before a little bit.
No, but is this the first time he's gotten angry on camera?
Maybe.
Wow.
There's a description here that I wanted to quote if I can, guys. It's about the Ogier themselves. And this is Rand observing them as they start walking into the village. They see some more walking around. It says, quote, they had a curious way of moving, in some manner blending a careful deliberateness with an almost childlike carefree joyfulness. They knew and liked who and what they were and where they were, and they seemed at peace with themselves and everything around them. Rand found himself envying them. End quote.
I do. Wow. I envy them also. It's insane.
Yep.
So cool.
So we do have a very cool description of this peaceful existence. It seems everyone seems pretty badass. You could tell the older ones, you couldn't really tell. I mean, if you just see Loyal, you don't know if he's young or old, but yep, there's some dudes who have mustaches as long as their eyebrows and beard under their chin. So yeah, Loyal is a beardless Ogier. Tom, you were right.
Good callback, Brother Dan.
Thank you. And then they walk right into like a clearing, and they're like, oh, there's our other guests. And boom, there's 3 maidens of the spears, Aiel women, walking, carrying stuff. Ingtar's like, oh, fuck, it's on. Takes out his sword. He's like, stand back, ladies. It's fucking Aiel. Rand takes out his sword. Perrin almost has his sword out. Matt is being reasonable. He's like, they are women. What are you guys doing? He's like, I'm just going to run away. This is what I do. I'm not going to hurt these women.
Yeah, Matt followed the way.
Exactly. So Matt's the hero in this scenario, besides the person who actually was the hero and broke up the fight. But Matt didn't escalate it. We hear a little bit about the Aiel. These women all had short hair except for a cool little 80s tail. I think we call it a rat tail back when I was what else did we call it? We called it I don't know, something. It's not quite a mullet because it's just a tail. I mean, if it was the whole drape, if it was the whole flow, then we'd be talking much different. We're talking just the mullet, but cut out the let. It's just the mole.
We've had a suggestion. Perhaps it is the Padawan tail.
Yep. Or red tail. If you guys ever see Coming to America, Eddie Murphy had he only used nuts and berries. He's like, that's soft. Do you use conditioner? He's like, no, I only use nuts and berries. And he snips it right off and got his hair cut.
Oh,
Anyways, guys, deep cut.
Really?
Coming to America. Yeah.
Really
That
deep
whole
cut.
scene is funny. That whole barbershop scene. I don't know how well it holds up. It's been a while. But at the time I thought it was great.
Yeah, you might just being a fan of that might get us canceled, Brother Dan.
Yeah, people are just unsubbing left and right. They're like, no. So if the fight gets up, I'm sorry, is about to get started. The IO women cover their faces, cover their heads. Only their eyes are shown. Everything else is black. Hence the name Black Veiled IO Men. The boys are like, oh, well, that's what that means, huh?
I always thought that was horribly racist, but it's on the nose.
Jeez.
Right there on the nose.
They literally put black veils over their fucking faces. Wow.
Boy, I really owe Dav an apology.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Not Dab.
But they are reminded of the pact. The pact. Guys, we made a pact. Mm-hmm. Apparently the pact, nothing bad happens in the steading. Nothing bad happens in the steading. Everyone is there. The Aiel are super abashed. Yeah, sorry, Tree Brother. Man, it's just that these fuckers had swords and hate us and want to kill us. So, she's like, and so to the way of the leaf, baby, it says it right here, quote, everyone is safe in the steading, little sister. There is no fighting here and no hand raised against another. End quote. And the steading is Shangri-La. God damn it. Guys, rethink your way of the leaf hatred, thinking that parent is right. Oh no, you can't exist. Yeah, you can, man. Matt was going to run away and he was going to do the right thing.
Yep.
Duh.
First time I've liked Matt this whole series.
Duh. It was great. The Ogier that breaks up the fight is called Juin, son of Lassel, son of Laud.
Juin.
And he is like, let's go check out the elders. No problem. We'll go this way. In the way the boys are all thinking, oh, so we hear that the IO are there to get some sung wood.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah. But Perrin was the first one. He's like, sung wood, my left foot. They're looking for he who comes with the dawn. And Matt's like, yeah, that's you, dummy. And he points to Rand. Rand's like, no, it's not. And they're doing all kinds of like. He's like, you're the only IEO we know. He's like, I'm not IEO, dummy. It's like, well, fine. I don't even care. Fine. So they kind of shake it off, but the boys are kind of thinking that there's IEO everywhere where they're not supposed to be. Kind of looking for this cat, he who comes with the dawn.
Or dog.
Giggity. Huron is the most stoked individual ever. Ryan, to your point about him having an awful existence, his talent being horrible. Welcome to steading life, my man. We're not, it says, quote, here, I don't think there's ever been any killing here. Not even any hurting except by accident.
Yeah.
Woo! My kind of place, my kind of man. Yeah. Huron, the way the leaf would help Huron. He wouldn't live a stinky existence. Anyways.
This is true. Yep.
We also hear about the Ogier marriage customs. Graham, have you ever been married?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Or are you just the eternal bachelor, as they call him?
I'm not sure that your Well, I'm not sure your pagan. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's secrets, NDAs. There's government contractors. There's, I mean, James Bond and I had a run-in once, and it was not pretty. So I cannot disclose. I'm sorry. Yes.
Were you James Bond's manservant?
I can't.
If we use the phrase "man" and "servant" very loosely, you might be in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Oh, shocking!
All right.
Shocking, Gray.
Well, let's just say he learned "don't shake it, stir it" from somewhere.
Is that some
well done.
European joke? I don't get it.
Well done. No, I'm here for it.
It was innuendo. That's all it was.
And now Deanna.
In who?
It was. Oh dear.
Ryan, are we supposed to be hearing music? By the way, I'm just curious.
I've been behind the scenes.
Okay, I mean it's no big deal. I didn't know if you knew if there was.
Of course, we're hearing music. We're hearing your voice, Daniel.
Love, the Ogier marriage ceremony and customs are pretty fucked up. Wow. I do not like arranged marriage one bit. Hard stop. The end. Rarely does it create happiness. Rarely is it a good thing. Why not have some autonomy over who you spend the rest of your life with? Do it. Make your own choice. Pick your own wife. Consensuality is all about my life. Come on, people, now choose it right. Do not just pick your son for your wife.
Brother Man, keep going. We're up to 14 people. We just had 2 subs.
Okay.
They're loving it. They're loving it.
Boom.
Okay, boom. If a girl sees a boy she likes, she goes to her mother. Or sometimes the mother sees someone she thinks is suitable. In any case, if they agree, the girl's mother goes to the boy's mother. And then the next thing the boy knows, his marriage is all arranged. And I can... And it's... wrong. So so it's arranged generally by the boy's mother and the girl's mother.
Nicely done. I was impressed.
The boy has no say. Thank you. Oh jeez. Thank you.
And Dean would argue though. Dean would like to argue. He bets there's more marriage dissolved today than when arranged marriages were commonplace.
Yeah, well, because women have voices in agency, bro.
They have autonomy now. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Come on.
You used to get stoned to death if you wanted to leave your husband.
Exactly, Ryan.
And now we just get stoned and leave your husband legally. It's great.
Yes. We had 37 states or something, right?
Some bad. Yeah.
Well, Matt's like, well, around our parts, the men do the choosing and do what we want, and the women don't get to say anything. Ha! He-Man Women Hater Club. Rand's like, yeah, that doesn't happen.
Brother Dan, this is distracting. The divorce rates are close to 50% nowadays, and I say that's a good thing. Move on.
Those aren't all bad marriages. They just ended.
Monogamy is a myth.
Yeah. Wait. All right. Happiness is slavery, right?
Oh dear.
All right, so they pretty much go, okay, Loyal's like, all right, stay and get married or travel the ways.
Travel the ways.
Life is very unsettling with TAVERN as friends. Yeah. Ryan, let's just get, do you got to take a break? This chapter's... Oh, wait, we may have stuff from Todd.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Who's that? I know not who you speak of.
Let me see if we got something from him.
Sure, let's do this.
You mean this motherfucker? There you go. There's your Todd. Be satisfied.
No, we did get some emails from Todd. They are. Let's take a break and let's go through those emails during the break, all right? And then we'll
Okay.
come back and have some Todd emails. Actually, our dad, I emailed them to you.
Huh? Oh, I need to work some shit out.
I know,
Okay.
no. Get off her.
Meat sack need 2 arms.
That's amazing.
All right. Yeah.
There's nothing in my inbox. You lied. My inbox is empty.
Well, yeah, it's
My
a different
box
time zone. You guys,
is
you're way over
empty.
there.
My box is empty.
My box is empty. I have no dragon. I have no email. My emails are empty. I have no emails. It's just emails. Focus on that. No emails. My box is empty. I don't know.
God.
Send me emails. I want emails. Send me emails.
Send me the email. I'm like that guy from Laverne and Shirley that would just sing for no reason, because I think just because he was Italian, he would just pretend he was on a gondola all the time. Hello, Shirley and Laverne. I mean, yeah, Laverne and Shirley.
Are you sure you're not talking about Booze and Buddies?
No, I'm thinking of the Great Ragu. I think fucking A, is it the Great Ragu? Man, yeah. I did see it on reruns. I'm not that old.
All right. I'm getting something. I'll be back.
Oh, this just in.
He is getting something.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
His box is stuffed.
All right, well, let's go. All right, let's get to break. Let's cut to a break. They don't need to be seeing this sausage. Everyone, I will try and make music happen as best I can.
We got this. We got this, Ryan.
Notice your mind working, how it plans for the future, visits the past. Notice those thoughts, set them aside. unchecked, it's chaotic, destructive. But if controlled, it can be a powerful tool. The lamp controls the flame, as you must learn to control your emotions.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the LeafCast. A first-time reader show based on the epic fantasy series Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Time. Yeah. Okay, good.
All right, let's give these guys a tight 30 minutes, Dan.
We got it. Well, do we have videos? Right.
I believe we do.
Before we jump into it, let's thank everyone for being here. Thanks for hanging out. This Sunday we will not be doing our normal tavern talk. This Sunday is the first of the month, May 2nd. We will be doing our Watchinary show. What is that show doing right now to the nation, Ryan?
Yeah, sweeping.
It is indeed. It is indeed sweeping the nation. We have guests. We have teams. We have so many points get thrown around to contestants and spectators. It's something you don't want to miss. So 7:00 on Sunday, 7 Eastern, May 2nd. It's Mother's Day. No, the 9th is Mother's Day. So yeah, come on, guys, come join us on the 2nd.
Yes.
Ryan, who's our guests? It's the Will Reeds.
The Will Reeds and Badger Reborn.
Badger Reborn. So guys, it's gonna be a good time. Come out and come early. You'll get a better seat.
Hey, brother Dan, when I'm producing and co-hosting, you gotta throw me some slow pitch that shit to me.
I hear that. Ryan, what's it? So tell me. You had said that you were going to continue to work hard to make the team. You now made the team. Tell me how that feels and why you're so proud of yourself about it.
Well, guys, I put the I back in team as always. I've chosen the number one on the jersey, which is represented by the Paisley tie. And yeah, I will definitely be the MVP of the league, MVP of all of Twitter time. And when everyone dies who's watching this, their last thought will be about me.
Nice. There you go. There. Nice.
I can't. Are you actually speechless, Dan?
I am. Yes.
That is a rarity.
Blah blah. That was fantastic. Well, I was cooking some Stedding Sofu during the break. Guys, it's spicy. You guys don't think when you smell Stedding Sofu, you don't think it's that spicy, but when you have like a bowl of it, it's kind of spicy. My throat's a little on fire right now. Anyways,
is it like pokey?
It's like pho. It's like spicy pho. I don't know. Anyways.
All right, so here we have a video from Todd entitled Chapter 35-1.
Oh, okay. So this, I believe, is Todd. Let's try and give a little. So I believe that this is Todd talking about the steading itself, entering the steading.
Here we go.
Steading tofu. Man, every time I read that, every time I look at it, I think it's tofu. I can't get over it. Damn you, Robert Jordan. But awesome. So magical. How they enter it and they feel like a sense of or a coolness, and then Rand notices that he all of a sudden feels rested. So it's from what I know of it, it's an ancient power, older than Aes Sedai, and this power is the same power that was used to form or grow the ways. So that's really interesting and totally fascinating to me. And but I don't know, like, I guess they don't know. Nobody remembers like where the power comes from or how they were formed. It was forgotten. So I love that too, that aspect of it. Awesomeness.
Yep.
I freaking love Todd's look when he's on video. The sunglasses, the incognito, like the super agent spy look. I'm very down with. I'm drooling over Todd right now. God, he looked great.
Secret agent man.
Giving you a number. All right, so
we have one more video called 35-2.
Well, let's see. I think this is him talking maybe about the longing. Let's see.
So I love Rand's observations of when he's in the steadying and he's going through noticing all the architecture and the mounds, the little Ogier homes, which are so remind me of Lord of the Rings, the Shire, where the hobbits lived and stuff like that. Total like tip of the hat, but it's really awesome. He notices that some of the architecture doesn't seem to be built by hand, more like a wind and water shaping. So that's really cool. Kind of just makes me think about the Ogier's powers and how, going back to what the force field that's around it and the power that they use to do these things. Super cool.
Okay, so he sees it as a force field too.
Got like a dome, right?
Like that's what I picture a force field, kind of a dome. like one of them old glass things that you will put over leftover cake in like a cartoon.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay. Well, like a cylinder with a cap.
With a cap, yeah.
Like a dog food can.
Yeah, but it's not infinite. Man.
What? Can you fly over?
Like a bell jar. I don't know, bell jar.
Bell jar. Whoa! Why do you gotta get controversial, Dan?
So yes, that was life in the steading. And yeah, the homes do give a sort of a Tolkien kind of feel to them. But I was thinking of this. So if they're kind of built into the hills but kind of underground, Ogier are freaking huge, Ryan. So digging sucks. They have to dig down a good... So if you're walking down for an Ogier to clear the threshold, if it's down, they have to dig down a good 10 feet, 11 feet. And then that's just for the door, just the door itself. And then the ceiling itself is that wooden. Yeah, that's a shitload of digging, man. Ugh.
Yeah. And Ogier graves are huge.
Oh, you imagine? What do they do with Ogiers? Yeah.
I was gonna say, do we know?
Huh.
Do we know?
No, I'm not sure if we do.
They just like throw them out in the forest and hope they get eaten.
Yeah, they just they feed it to a great tree, and the great tree goes, "Oh,
Talk about the longing.
Just
it becomes a little shop of horrors. Feed me.
Yeah, and it gets, and you can. That's how many rings it has. Is how many dead Ogier it's eaten.
Oh man,
gross.
Yeah, well, that's why when you chop down a great tree, like you're literally like sacrificing Ogier dead. That's why Loyal got super aggro.
That's why they sing, and that's why they sing to wood, because it's like they're singing to the souls of the dead Ogier that got consumed by the tree.
Well, maybe they're actually using Ogier to fertilize the great tree in a way also.
And then they're selling that stuff to Aiel? God. Why?
Yeah, what are they using sungwood for though? Like sungwood bows, sungwood
weapons,
prosthetics.
Yeah, they're only gonna use it for like bad stuff, right?
Yeah, those Well, no,
it does say she was carrying a bowl. So all right, so here, let me see. It says she tried. There was she wore loose. So she was carrying. Youngest was carrying a wooden bowl, and then she places the bowl down gently. So maybe that was the sung wood. thing. That's a good question for
This is an
for
amazing
Todd
question.
to answer. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's a good question for Todd, but actually, we can answer it.
Well, I know the answer.
You know? Oh, well then, no, you don't. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I do.
What? How?
I
how?
do.
How?
I do.
Do you want
My
okay,
brain.
wait, whisper it to me.
It's either yes or no. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, Sunwood,
Sunwood,
red rod of Tangeray. Yeah.
I don't know if we've seen that yet, Ryan. All right, is there any other videos for the chapter 35, Ryan? Was there any pronounce this?
I do. Oh, yeah,
Ah!
yeah. How about this?
Marissa Ayelen.
Ooh.
Marissa Ayelen.
Hey, Marissa, be quiet. No, Marissa yelling.
All right. And then I think we have here's a video.
Googing ing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Can we?
That's canon.
That was beautiful. I need to see that ending again. Like, bah, that victory, that
she
victory
totally
pose was great.
Yeah. Dude.
Googing ing.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, there's another one. Here we go. This is called Todd's Daughter 2.
Raylo.
We need to have her on. This
Yeah.
is getting... What is this? She's a talent. We've been missing out on. All right, there's one more time.
Raylo.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
All right. That's
all right.
Steading Cassiotone. I mean, that's what I really want to say, but no, it's Steading Cantone.
Cassiotone. Yeah, all right. New canon. There's a steady Cassiotone.
Oh man, Cassiotone for the painfully alone. If you want to look that band up, you won't be disappointed. Cantone
Wow.
Cantone for the basically alone. All right,
Man, Todd's daughter coming out of nowhere with the pronounce this. Yep.
You see the
Yep.
promise. So much
Yep.
promise. All right, and I think let's get into the next chapter, brother Dan.
All right. The next chapter is called chapter 36. It is among the elders.
It's called chapter 36.
Chapter 36 is called Among the Elders. It has a trefoil leaf, I guess they call it. You kids call it. Back in my day, we just called it a maple leaf. But anyways, so Loyal's gonna hang out. So they go to like a house. Like an Ogier house, but it's kind of designed for humans. Most of the furniture is kind of human sized and whatnot. And they're told to wait there while they're kind of chilling. Loyals decides that he's just going to chill in the house when they get summoned by the elders. He doesn't want to address. He doesn't want to get sent. Doesn't want to get married. Doesn't want anything. He just wants to hide. But everyone else goes and they meet the Ogier elders. There's 7 of them. It says, quote, the Ogier woman in the middle of the dais sat in a chair raised a little higher than those of the others. 3 bearded men to her left in long, flaring coats. 3 women to her right in dresses like her own, embroidered in vines and flowers from neckline to hem. They had a, quote, air of massive dignity, end quote. Great line.
It's odd how, Robert Jordan chooses not to describe the length of the neckline when he's talking about the Ogiers.
Yeah. Huh, that's interesting, yeah.
Everyone else gets, a really very exact description of where that fucking neckline is.
Bosoms. Bosoms. So yeah, they meet and so not it's badass. They are badass. That quote, air of massive dignity, is that's a great 4 words to kind of give the authority that's going on here.
Describes my love life.
Go on.
No, I proceed with an air of massive dignity.
Nice. Yeah. Are you a tornado of bravado?
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. All right. So we meet.
But yes.
Allah. See, it does make sense. See, we meet Alar, quote, eldest of the elder of Stedding Sofu. Eldest of the elders, rocks. She's Chief Justice. She's
this is the Ruth Bader.
That's the John Roberts, I guess.
Now, yeah.
She's like, yeah, I heard you want to use the Waygate. We don't really like that. We haven't done it in 100 years. Ingtar's like, I must have the horn.
Yeah,
don't
Jesus Christ, Ingtar.
It's like, oh, okay. She even laughs at him. She smiles. Be not so hasty, Shinarian. He's like, God damn it! You guys don't understand. I need this horn so badly. But she's like, chill out. You got to know the dangers of the ways. And they're like, we know Mash and Shin. Don't worry. Fuck. Yeah, Mash and Shin ain't no thing. She's like, all right, bring out Trail. They walk out this Ogier. He walked, quote, as if he did not know how his legs worked. His face sagged without any expression at all. He had drool from his mouth. They had to stop him from walking, and he was just kind of going to walk. His foot was still there and just kind of plopped down. There was no expression. No, he didn't. It says, quote, his eyes were vacant and unblinking, not seeing, not looking, not even seeming to see. Oh, not staring, not looking, not even seeming to see. So Alar says, Varen, go ahead and touch him.
Which is weird.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand this at all.
Nope.
Because Varen is in a place where she can't touch the power. Regardless, she touches him and hisses. Ah! Says, quote, he is empty. His body lives, but there is nothing inside. Nothing. And she agrees. No mind, no soul, nothing a trail remains but his body. And we hear that he was a fine tree singer. Now,
think about this, Brother Dan. When was the last time they allowed someone to go into the ways?
Over 100 years ago.
Over 100 years ago. So this guy has been drooling for 100 fucking years.
Yeah. Well, socialized medicine. I'm glad that they're taking care of him. He deserves.
No, but...
What? Oh, that's not the point you were making.
No, but that's amazing. The point I was making is like they still feel lost and mourn for this being, and they seem to be caring for him with so much love. Still, after 100 years, they've been caring for this, basically.
Well, and it's no one. I don't think I get the impression that no one has kind of come to ask to use their Waygate. So part of it might be just having to parade this guy out too.
What do you mean? Like they made it? What?
So
keep
they're
him
like,
around
fine,
just to
bring
burn
out
him
Trail.
up?
No, they take care of Trail, and it's like he's in like the little hospital thing, so they don't really have to like. So for 100 years, he's been around. People take turns. He's just there. But then this is the first time they've had to advertise what the Black Wind can do to strangers who want to use the Waygate. So they parade him out, and it rekindles that grief. They're like, oh man, yeah, remember he was a good tree singer, yeah.
Like, oh man, we should be like reading children's stories to him.
And they're like, yeah, why haven't we visited him? I mean,
God,
yeah, we haven't visited Trail.
right now.
God, when's the last time you visited Trail? It's been like probably 80 years. Or
He might.
I mean, I visited
still
him like the
somewhere.
first 20, but
He might be locked in.
yeah, maybe. I think his sister takes care of him. The sister that they don't show to Loyal because then Loyal would be like, well, I kind of like her instead, but you don't have a choice, Loyal, so ha ha ha. She has to take care of her brother. Anyways. Yeah. Dark.
Well, no, what's another thing that's weird is like the girl-boy talk, like Loyal's like, oh, and then the boy, if the girl likes the boy, then the girl goes to the mommy, and the mommy goes to the boy, and it's all boy, girl, boy, girl. It's like, what's going on? Like you're probably 30 years old when you're talking about like, it's so weird. Like, why is he using boy and girl?
Well, I actually thought of that for a little bit. So you know how like Emmons Field, a little bit as you were talking. No. Okay. So Emmons Field, you have a distinguishing line. You're like, all right, first you're a girl, and then you become a woman once you're able to braid your hair. So I think it might be the mustache and the beard.
When we go gray?
I think if you can't grow a good mustache and good beard, then they just always call you a boy.
God damn it.
Yeah. And you get arranged to get married as a boy.
Is there like a Loyal, like an Olgi or bar mitzvah?
Maybe.
When they're 80?
Yes.
Get their bar mitzvah?
Yes. And they put the eldest of the elders in a chair and carry her around like the forest and stuff, singing.
Don't they throw plates, or is that something else? Just kidding.
Throw plates. Gee. What else do they do, Ryan? How about
Greco-Roman wrestling?
Things that Ryan thinks occurs at a bar mitzvah. Go on.
Wife swapping?
Wow, you're 1 out of 4.
Numerology.
All right.
And give filter fish. Which I think is a pose, right? In bed?
I think it's a sword form, right? No, I'm just kidding. We don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have time. I thought,
the bar mitzvah sword form, and we're not Jewish. All right, go on.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. So they're like, okay, that sucks. Trail. Whew. Thanks for showing us that. We'll be careful. I promise. They're like, okay, bye, Trail. My thought is that question about Dark Friend Ogier, it's that guy right there, Ryan, and they called him Betrayal. Oh.
What?
All right, or not. Spoilers. Betrayal may or may not be a Dark Friend. I don't know. Okay, so they're like, okay, fine, you can go. Varen, we trust you. Yeah, you know how to do this. Fine. What about our boy there? You came with a young Ogier, a boy.
No, she does not say boy.
She says a young. Well, okay, she does say.
She says you have a young Ogier who's far away from home.
A young Ogier, loyal son. Yeah, he is far from home. Yeah.
Yep.
They instantly.
No boy. from her.
No, boy. No, he calls himself a boy. Well, I'm
Which
a
is
boy.
weird.
I'm not a man.
Well, when the boy goes to the mommy and the mommy said you marry the girl and the boy have to go.
Shrug. I'm only 90. So everyone jumps in to Loyal's defense. Rand's like, we need him to go with them, and he wants to come anyways. Perrin's like, Loyal's a friend, and he doesn't get in the way, and he carries his own weight. He's all right, cool.
And then what the fuck does Ingtar say? Fucker.
Well, no, Ingtar says, is there some reason he cannot come with us? As Matt says, he has held his own. I don't know that we need him, but if he wants to come, well, he's like, well, I mean, I guess we don't need him.
Do you think that? No, that's like some survival island shit. He's like, fucking, I
mean,
take or leave it.
I mean, we're at his aunt's house. I mean, he could stay here, right?
Yeah, I think he's trying to fucking get Olgier fucking out of the way, man. That was weird. Go on.
But Alar's like, Rand again says he's my friend, and she's like, well, you're TAVERN, so I get it. You promise you're gonna bring him back to shedding sting. I'm saying once you're done. Yep.
No, actually, she says, "Are you going?" She goes, "Oh, what is the term?"
All right, I say it here. It says, you are young too, but TAVERN, you will look after him, and when the weaving is done, you will see that he comes safely home to steading Shanghai. He says, I will, he told her. It had the feeling of a commitment, the swearing of an oath. She says, cool, then let's go to the Waygate.
Yeah, but earlier she says, Tomorrow Island. She calls TAVERN, Cole, and the pattern Tomorrow Island. Right? Remember that?
No.
Yes, she calls it Tomorrow Island. It's amazing.
Okay. I'm gonna have to.
You're TAVERN. Have you pulled him into Tomorrow Island? The pattern. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you'll see it. It's there. Come on, chat. Tell me. Call it true. Does she call it Tomorrow Island? Or do I need to sing the blues?
No, I like that something's on the line now because I don't think you're right. Tomorrow Island, I would have remembered. That sounds like a Disneyland place. I would have wrote that down for sure. All right. While you're looking it up, while you're addressing the chat, hoping and begging. And we can edit this in post, Ryan. It's just live.
What? Village matches throwing me under the bus.
No Tomorrow Island. No.
I rewound it on my Audible book.
I think that's where Pinocchio goes and then turns into a donkey.
Great.
Anyways.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yeah. So anyways, they get permission. They're like, fine, you can take the boy. Let's go to the Waygate. They come across Loyal. They're like, did they talk about me? Did they talk about him? And they said, yeah, you can come. He has a flower in his hand. It's a true heart blossom is the type of flower. And he's kind of twirling it between his fingers. Aerith gave it to him and said that he's handsome.
Yeah.
Perrin has the equivalent of I don't know what his ears are doing, but they're showing that he's into her, I guess. But yeah, he's like, well, it's just a flower, but he puts it gently into his book, so it is, it's like something that like people do on their first date or something. It's awesome.
It's cute, adorbs.
She said I'm handsome, and Matt's like, what, that? He's like, well, Perrin's like, well, fuck him. No one's ever called him handsome. See, this is when they get all jocular and jovial. It's so fun.
Oh, yeah, no,
They're
there's, like,
bringing
there's,
Loyal
like, nipple
in.
twisting. There's like
They're bringing Loyal into the group. They're like doing noogies and stuff, and they're like
Matt like gets on his knees behind Loyal, and like Perrin pushes him over.
Why did you pull my under trousers up my butt? It's called a wedgie. Well, nah. This wedgie, it's uncomfortable. Well, okay, that's the point.
I will sing to it.
Am I supposed to just hang out like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I fix it?
I don't. How long does it stay like this, Rand?
It's starting to change.
This morning, when I walked out of my inn door, a bucket of water fell onto my head. I asked Matt about it, and he just went, "Blah." What does it mean? Hey, you're one of the boys. I don't like being friends with TAVERN. Anyways, end scene.
I thought.
Go.
I was gonna go into a whole butt chugging scene. No, it's probably good.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Oh man, just in time. Just in time. So, the boys are all being fun. Boom. They
so basically, Matt and Perrin make a butt chug.
they leave the steading. Whoa, it felt just like when you butt chugged from me the other day. The chill. It's a big chill actually. And then boom, there's the Waygate. She's like, all right. Wish you didn't have to take this. It's dangerous. Varen's like, yeah, me too, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, right, lady? And she's like, right, lady, wink, wink. Plucks the Avendasaur leaf out, and instead of that shimmery light, that mirror kind of light that they saw when they first entered the ways, it's just pitch black. And Rand screams, close it. It's the Black Wind. Close it. Ma Shin Shin, you are so weird. Why you keep following? You are so weird.
Ma Shin Shin, give it to Ma Shin Shin. Have a song. Right.
Oh! I thought you were doing Ma Shin Shin, darling Ma Shin Shin, Ma Shin Shin, Ma Shin Shin Shin, Ma Shin Shin. So they're like, oh, fucking close it. Whew. What the fuck? Why is Martin Sheen hanging out there? Turns out, shrug indeed. They're like, well, it's a creature of the ways. It can't leave him, Varen says. But she says, and yet, I wonder it being here, first in Kyrian, now here, I wonder. And she's like, oh, yep. The Ogier lady is like pretty relieved actually. She's like, well, shrug. I didn't want you to do it anyways. It's too dangerous. You saw our boy over there, our good friend. Betrayal.
Talk about betrayal. Let me prove a point right here, guys. Listen up.
Please. Yeah.
I hope everyone who doubted me eats whatever they don't want to be eating right now.
If you don't like avocados, okay.
That I can do so means that you must be very strong at TAVERN indeed. For such talents ever run weakly in us, if at all. Have you drawn loyal son of Orit, son of Hallen, into Tomorrow Island? The web the pattern weaves around you?
Eat a big one! Have you drawn him into Tomorrow Island? Is what she says.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. That is very compelling evidence.
How you think I could like voice act that shit? You think I'm like pretending to be the?
No. No. Okay. Okay. Ryan. Okay.
What does the book say?
It
Does the book
says
say mañana Icelandic? Mañana?
it says, have you drawn Loyal, son of Arndt, son of Holland, into Ta Matal Island?
What?
Wait, Ta Maral Island, the web of the pattern. So that's the name of the web of the pattern. Is in Old Tongue. It's not Tomorrow Island.
What?
It's Tamaral Island. Tamaral Island.
That's fucked up.
Here, so play it again. Play it again. Now think.
The elders did, but she most of all. Varen says you are TAVERN. She said it last. And I can feel it in you. That I can do so means that you must be very strongly TAVERN indeed. For such talents ever run weakly in us, if at all. Have you drawn Loyal, son of Orit, son of Hallen, into Tomorrow Island? The web the pattern weaves around you.
Oh, like Tomorrow Island's a
You know what?
beautiful thing.
All right, Ryan. Okay, Ryan. You are excused. I do take back. Yeah. Okay. I take it back. It does sound like Tomorrow Island. But oh wow.
That's funny. That is
Wow.
Ryan's dictated like hearing. Like now I can't
Ryan's
hear, right?
dictated
Dictated
notes.
Hearing. We do have that coming up, guys. If you want to stick around to the end, you will.
All right, so they go. Yeah, let's finish real fast then. Oh well, the ways are off limits. Sorry. They're like, dang it. Well, maybe we can go to this steading over here. So that's where the
Village
steadings
Magus?
came from.
Village Magus, that's what she said.
Steading Canton. Hey, I'm Steading Canton. I played one of Christopher's friends in season 2. Steading Canton.
Canton. We're from the
and-
Canton family. From New
And
Jersey.
Steady Taijing. Steading Taijing. Yeah. Okay. So those were the nearest places, I guess. But we can go all the way to Tarvalon, which is kind of close too. They're like, fuck, man. How about we just use the portal stone in the Kinslayer dagger?
No. It's not. Here, I'm sorry. I'm just hearing said. Let's do the portal stone.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we could do that.
What? I'm
Yeah.
so stoked to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, hearing. His life sucks. He smells death everywhere. Like you know that Depeche Mode song, "Death is everywhere."
Yeah, flies
Yeah.
on the windscreen.
That's just he wakes up, death. He probably dreams of smelling of death. Like this poor, like he was probably smelling death, like as a 1-year-old.
You're breathing in fumes. I smell violence everywhere.
Like imagine, like hearing as a little child has been like, what is this? Oh God! And mom would take him to the doctors because he's like vomiting everywhere because he's just all of a sudden going into like a world of death and he doesn't understand what he's smelling. He can't eat.
And his dad actually, his dad would react kind of violently to him, so would like kind of give him a smack, and then he would be like, "Jesus, Dad, you stink right now," and he'd get hit, and he's like, "No, really,
Oh,
you
you
stink."
smell worse.
And every time he get hit, he's like, but you really do. He stink more now. He's like, you think I stink now? Hit him. He's like, yeah, you stink worse now. You did, yeah.
You know, that's probably this is the greatest theory I've heard so far. Is probably is a grave digger. So this is it's just epigenetics.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Steph Curry's dad was a basketball player.
Yeah. There was Cecil Fielder. Cecil Fielder had a son named Prince
shit.
Fielder, and they were both first basemen on the Tigers. How about that?
What?
I don't think they get along.
Did you just Google epigenetics real fast and find that fact?
No, I only
Wait,
got one.
yeah, how did they
I
get
got
along?
two.
Like,
I only got two
bro,
hands,
like,
man. They're
You
busy.
can't, like, yeah, imagine that. Like, I remember seeing footage that they're both on first base. They won't relinquish first base. Like, and they're both standing there trying to make plays. Like, no, I'm on first. Who's on first? Cecil's on first. Who's on first? No.
I don't know.
Going back
Third
and
base.
forth.
Yeah. No, yeah.
No,
Then they
it was chaos having two people on one base. They just kept hitting over to the third base line. It was a losing season.
Yeah. They didn't win very many games. that season, I'm sure. Yeah, that was a bummer.
The fielders.
The fielders. Meet the fielders. They were both infielders.
Oh no.
Yep. That's what I said. So, Huron's like, how about we just
inbred fielders?
inbred?
Go.
Come on. So they say, why don't we just use them portal stones? It's probably the best way.
Come on.
Come on.
We've lost so many listeners.
Yeah, it's all right.
The debate once they heard baseball was like precipitous drop.
All right. Are they all gone, guys? Okay. All right. Now, just between you and me, those guys. No. Oh, one's back. Oh. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
So,
should Buster Posey marry Parker Posey is what I want to talk about.
yeah, they're cute together, right?
It's convenient. They all have their own names tattooed on their bodies.
And they'll have like they'll have a daughter that they name after a flower. And when the daughter asks what they're having for dinner, they're like, Rosie Posey, rigatoni. Oh, well, that I guess that didn't really. Fake ziti.
Rosie Posey, Big Ziti.
Big ziti.
Big Ziti.
Toenails. All right, so they're like, oh, well, why don't we use the portal stone? They're like, yeah, fine, I can find a Kinslayer dagger. She's like, well, I didn't know that. But the Ogier lady was like, oh, I didn't know that you could still do that. I thought all that was lost. Baron's like, trust me, I know shit. She's like, okay, well, portal stone's right over there. You guys want to go see it? Baron says, quote, the weave wheels as the wheel wills, and the pattern provides what is needful. She's like, take us to it. We have lost more than enough time already. Boom. End of scene. They're off to the portal stone to try to fly away somewhere. And that's it.
Oh, everyone, sit back and remember what it's like to read these chapters.
The next chapter is a fantastic one, and this is why we only did these two short chapters, so we could just have Todd all to ourselves when we tackle chapters 37 through 39. What might be? Chapter 38 is called Practice, and chapter 39 is called Flight from the White Tower. If you guys have read this book, then you know that these chapters are exciting. If you have not read this book yet, or these chapters yet, buckle in because they're awesome. So,
okay.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. All right,
yeah, that's it.
Look at the notes.
Yeah,
look at the notes.
That's it. Yeah.
Alyssa Powers, thanks for sticking around this whole time. I hope you join our Discord. We're chatting after this. If people want to chat, we can chat and watch Lesbian Nerdy's show at the same time.
Right, sure.
Where everyone is right now. You can just pretend. Or is she in a live chat? We just go there. Anyways, whatever Lesbie's doing, let's go over there.
Yeah. But here, let's do we have any Todd videos?
Oh. Nope, we do Todd videos, and then Ryan's dictatorial notes. All right.
Yeah. Oh.
So Treyal is an Ogier they bring out, and his story I think is he went into the waves and Mashashin got him. Just the black wind hit him and just sucked his soul up and literally just emptied his soul out of him, just making him a vegetable for the rest of his life. So sad, and kind of a cautionary tale. It's like, are you sure you want to go these ways? Think about it.
Oh, think about it.
Nice. Nice. And Ryan, so, there is no real euthanasia because Treyal would be... Hold on. All right.
So the part where Varen, touches Treyal and then, hisses and is just disgusted and just feels that his soul's been emptied. That was really interesting. I was confused by that part because I thought Aes Sedai, couldn't use their powers in the steady. And that really just made me think about maybe inside the council room, you're allowed to use those powers. I don't know. Just such a kind of a curveball with that whole theory about the steadying, blocking all, feeling of the one power and the true source. So I'd love to hear more about that.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest question of these is what happened there.
Hey, he picked up on that. Rather astute. Let's have one more Todd comment. This is about mashing Shin at the Waygate.
So when they get to the Waygate and it's opened up, and right away Rand notices, that there's not the mirror, the gray sheen mirror waiting for them, but it's the black wind, Mashishin. And just once again, it takes me back to thinking that somehow Thane has been able to control it, or somehow, and that makes me think about Mashishin being connected to Mashadar, and makes me think that maybe Thane is infected by Mashadar, and he was in Shadar Logoth also. Maybe he stole something from there, but or the blade, maybe him having the blade or the dagger is actually affecting him. But it's very interesting. And Varen looks at Rand really sharply and kind of suggests that, it knows or senses Rand or feels Rand, especially when the last one was like Black Wind was, calling his name Althor, and, all the other crazy stuff. But yeah, really a head scratcher.
I'm really stoked that Todd combed his beard for his appearance.
He looks good.
So when they get to the Waygate, and
Looks great.
I love it.
So Ryan, I had a dark thought. So why are they keeping Treal alive? Well, tree singing is a rare talent. It is dying out. Treal was a tree singer. Are they using him for genetics? Are they eugenics? Like, are they trying to create, like, just breed in some tree singers? They already have 2 in that village. Maybe they're trying to get, like, a whole bunch. Maybe those are all descendants of Treal.
Oh my fucking god!
What? Yeah. Why keep them alive?
Amazing.
You would think that they would just that they would gracefully, like, euthanasia kind of, but he has this talent. And his body still works.
They just sing him to sleep.
Oh my gosh, this is dark.
I'm feeling you, bro. Feeling you.
Well, what do you think, guys? Like and subscribe.
Oh my god. And we have a Patreon page. Everyone, join our Patreon account if you want to get inside access to behind the scenes bloopers, early access to videos that we post. I'm working on a video about the top 5 ways that, I'm not gonna tell you too much. Yeah, we got videos coming up. We got modern sword form battle videos coming up. Join our Patreon.
Ryan, when I'm like this, it reminds me of that AC/DC cover, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
Yeah.
Everyone had the bars over their eyes.
Dirty Deeds.
I like seeing the eyebrows, but then my nose. Oh, maybe I could. Oh yeah, like that. There we go. It's like a water cloak is over my eyes.
We are being like suppressed by our own branding.
Ryan, I can't wait to hear your dictated notes.
Well, you hear them or see? You're gonna have to read them, buddy. Here it comes. Ryan's dictated notes. All right, let me stop that. Let me add that.
See, I just throw. Sorry, you're doing great, Ryan. Sorry for tossing shit at you. Isn't he doing great, guys? Applaud at home. Louder. I can't. A little louder. Okay. Stop.
Applaud at home.
There's 5
That's
people.
Really funny. All right, what do we sing?
Ryan's dictator. No.
No, wait, all right. There we go. And action. Here we go. Right.
Yep.
Did you? All right, Brother Dan.
All right. Am I on screen?
I don't know. I can't
Okay.
look.
All right. Here, let me make it a little bigger. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's so small for me. My poor little eyes.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said. All right.
God, that was two in one show. I think I broke contract.
Interest on a shading. He's a Chrysler name blurting out shit about the horn, and he has no manners. But if I really think about the gravity of the situation and what he is trying to do, which is save all of humanity, I think I would be a little tense myself. Right.
All right. That's about Ingtar.
Dictates.
That's about
No.
Ingtar being so weird.
Oh, there's that the Chrysler name. Oh.
Yeah, no, keep going. We're not. I can't explain.
All right. Right. Dictate notes. This question about the wolves in the steading, I wonder if that is some sort of foreshadowing.
Very clear. Right, dictate
No, notes. Another funny Turner phrase. He says that bear and heels in every time he rolls into his blankets, and I'm trying to imagine him doing some sort of acrobatic front roll.
That's when she says Varen heals him before he rolls into his blankets at night, which is just a weird way of saying like
Varen heel. Oh, Varen heel. So he's.
Yeah,
I'm picturing Matt in heels, clomping over to a bed like a sleeping bag and rolling in. Ryan's dictator notes. This is great. We need our first female gear. She's coming out like, imagine, like the older version Nynaeve. Very hippy dippy.
Very hippy dippy.
So you imagine. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you. So are you saying that imagine if she came out like Nynaeve and just started hitting them with switches and sticks and stuff?
I'm saying like she like dressed in green, and the way she was just like, kind of described, she felt like the like older version of Nynaeve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought, okay. I'm just being Barry hippy dippy. All right. Right. Dictate notes.
No. And like there's a very specific guy named Barry. Let's not get into it.
They knew and liked who they were and what they were. Yep.
That's the best line ever, man.
It's so good.
I'm glad you highlighted that in your breakdown, Dan.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great one. All right. Right. Dictate no.
Oh, okay.
No. Train. Could Rand's Tamara nature explain why all these women are super turned on by Loyal? I'm imagining that he is like the Marty McFly of all gears, super ugly, nerdy. Other all gears are way better at gardening, towing, rowing, tugging, and he just Serena's books. So my theory is that Ranch, two very natures, turning Loyal into a hot dog.
Yep. Yeah. Great.
That one was my favorite. God damn it.
That's pretty clear. That's pretty clear.
I like all gears.
So we have Tamara nature, and then later on it's just two very natures.
Very nature. Yeah.
A ranch to very natures is ranch to Varen nature.
Ryan, stick to thanks. Thanks, Siri. Or whatever. All right. I think it's pretty easy that Robert Jordan is calling I'm sorry. I think it's pretty crazy that Robert Jordan is calling the older boys and girls. Yeah, it's like what the fuck they are, or them most, and them later on about it. He saved the boy, you know it, in the girl. I mean, and the hurt and the heenie. And they talk to parents and the boy and the girl. The boy and the girl. Whereas, why are they can't be like the young man and the young woman, or the female and the male deer?
Yeah, right.
God damn, that was hard. That was a hard one. Sorry, that was really hard.
Or they can't be like the young man in the young woman.
Or the female and male deer.
Woo! Ryan dictated no.
Ryan dictated no.
My phone's a pervert.
I love how Matt would like, fuck this, I'm out of here. You guys want to go right ahead. Nice. Nice. Good call out, right? Seattle gear. Take exit Meridian is aggressively pacifistic. I love it. Sometimes you got to put your foot down.
All right.
Seattle Meridian. Gear, take exit Meridian is aggressively pacifistic. It's a great line, great sentence.
I was like, that old gear. And then I tried to say his name, maybe? But I take exit Meridian like every day. In my Google Maps.
And that's probably why you got Heaney up there too. I'm all, why is it?
My friend, his name is Heaney. That's so funny. This shit's crazy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Take exit Meridian.
It's Seattle gear.
Seattle. This old gear. I think this old gear turned into Seattle gear.
Ryan's dictated no. When I appeared on the Twilight Cast episode, I dubbed this guy the unfortunately named two women.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
That guy, the character Juwan. I called him the unfortunately named Juwan.
Oh, okay. Two women, and that's Juwan.
On the Twatcast episode, so Twilight Cast became Twatcast.
Oh, Twilight Cast. Okay. When I appeared on the Twilight Cast. Okay. That all makes. I don't know if I want the explanations though, Ryan. I think I just. I like thinking that you appeared on a Twilight Cast. I'm like, okay. All right. Ryan's dictated notes.
Intrigue.
Now, this is cool. Rand is super observant, and I like to point that out, how nothing gets by Rand. Unless it's something about him, then he is completely flummoxed all the time. These are your women come in and like to see him for who he is in Saline, but he is seeing them and is having an identity crisis. In Saline. Right. Dictate. No.
Last for this chapter.
If unloyal blushes, I imagine it's like a baboon's ass.
Right, dictator. No. All right, last. Not much in 36 because this is the worst chapter ever.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah. Fucking ain't RB not so hasty weirdo.
Yep. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, Ingtar. Stop being so hasty, weirdo.
Oh. Play Blue Magic, sister.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the greatest song title ever.
Sister.
Sister.
All right.
I can't even tell you. All right.
Ryan's dictated.
There's a real chance that like this could just be listening to me talking, and I'm not even trying to put a real note in, and I'm like, oh, that works.
And who were you calling hasty weirdo in real life? God, don't. Someone's like honks behind you. Hey, don't be so hasty, weirdo.
Well, someone could be saying that. Someone could be saying that to me. Yeah, you're right.
How did Baron do that trick where she put her hands on the old gear again? And since he was dead inside, how does one do that without using their African fabric hours?
Yeah. Right, dictate, no!
Right? How do you do that without using your African fabric hours?
Yeah, right.
Nice. Notes. That's a good one.
Like if we're going in like this the premise that like my phone is like learning me, like
African fabrics. Huh.
let's just move on.
Yeah, okay. Ryan's deep dive into a subconscious.
Ryan's this segment may end tomorrow. No.
All right. I think it's super interesting. This guy was the last to leave the ways, and I believe that the eldest of the elders said they haven't let people travel the ways for over 100 years. So this guy's been ultra gain for over 100 years, and they're still saddened by this. They're not bothered and put out by caring for.
Yep. Ultra gain. Right, dictate notes.
Ultra gain is on sale. Actually, go get it. It makes your whites white. It makes your colors pop.
And let me just emphasize, Tomorrow Island.
Tomorrow Island, where is your best?
Tomorrow Island, all gears don't die.
Don't know you passed the wave of the pattern.
Oh my
As
God,
I say.
Brother Dan, Daniel Green's live stream right now with 457 people.
And he's probably just unpacking books.
I know.
guys,
Guys,
but yeah, no, it hurt.
Like real people, real people, not conglomerates like Daniel Green.
Oh, come on, no, come on. I'm sure he's a great kid. I'm sure.
I love him. We'll get him on the show soon. Hopefully, guys. Next.
Like this week or next, I think.
Yeah. We are doing Watchnary Sunday. Watchnary with the real read. So it'll be a spoiler-free up to the chapters they are on, I guess. We'll have to find out where they're at. And the Badger Reborn, who is a great friend of the show, and we worked closely with him in the past. So it's going to be a great show. I hope you guys stay tuned, stick around, join us in Discord, join our Discord, like and subscribe, join our Facebook, join our Twitter.
Do it.
I made an Instagram, the way the LeafCast at Instagram.fuckoff.
What? The fuck off?
I have one picture up. It's great.
Is that with 1K?
We need a social media manager. Dan.
I know.
Yeah, we need like hire a teenager and pay him like less than minimum wage. All right.
Yeah, and you were just talking about being real people instead of conglomerates, and now you want to have an intern. Guys, we do need an intern though. So if anyone wants to go,
seriously, we'll just give you our password. You can post whatever the fuck you want.
Can you just do this stuff?
I'll give you my Bitcoin password. You can invest for me.
Nice. All right, are we wrapping it up, Brian?
Wrapping it up. I can change this. Yeah, I know. Wrap it up.
Like a hose.
This might be our best show ever.
I think it's top 3.
Oh my God. Next up, amazing chapters. If you're following along, we won't let in on the fun, but these are going to blow your minds.
Yeah, all of them. All the minds.
Boom. If you haven't done DMT, it's like a DMT trip. 4 minutes of ecstasy.
I hear if you've done DMT, then you don't need to get vaccinated. Is that what I've heard?